for the Elmwood Royals football camp. You've always wanted to be a football player, and you've always wanted to be an Elmwood Royal. This is your chance. Mom was more excited than I was. The first few days of that camp were okay. I had a really good time. There was lots of people there that I really looked up to. But after the third day of the camp, I actually didn't feel well towards the end. And when I went home, I laid on the couch. And laid on the couch for a little while and kind of felt uneasy or queasy, if you will. And I went to the restroom. Well, my mom and dad have these saloon-style doors that separate the sink area from the toilet area. And all I remember seeing were those saloon-style doors when I walked in. And then lights were out. And I had fallen into, of all things, the toilet bowl. Well, they took me to the emergency room at Wood County Hospital, where they quickly determined that they were not equipped for this sort of thing. And then on to Toledo Hospital. Again, they were not equipped for this sort of thing. Then to the Medical College of Ohio, where they determined that I had hydrocephalus, which is a fluid buildup on my brain. They fixed it by putting a shunt into my skull that actually runs on the outside of my skull all the way down to my abdomen. I have it even until this day. At the age of 10, my football career was over. It happened that fast. The next 33 years were pretty uneventful medically. We did have a lot of good times. I met and married my wife Connie, now of 28 years. Have 3 beautiful children that are all phenomenal, and they're all in college and doing well. But there were a few instances where I had some relapses, if you will, where I had some medical issues. I had numbness all the way down the right side of my body. I had some double vision, which caused me some problems. But then I actually went in for some further tests because they were determining that I had this venous angioma, or actually it was called a cavernous malformation. A cavernous malformation, it's a malformed blood vessel. It can form anywhere in your body. Mine just so happened to have formed in my brainstem. So as I was wheeling in to have an angiogram, where they take a needle and they go up into your vein, through your groin actually, and they shoot dye into your brain, showing all the vessels in your brain. As I was being wheeled in for this procedure, a nurse looked at me and she said, "Mr. Wagner, I'm amazed. You're doing really well." I said, "Well, why do you say that?" She said, "Well, most people in your condition are in a coma." I'm not sure if she was trying to make me feel better, but if she was, it didn't work. There are a few other instances where I had some other issues, but on March 4th of 2011, that's when all of this went wrong.